with Mr. Figs representing Sonny Cheeba. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man? Cheeba on the line,
Yeah,
live and direct.
yes, sir. Thank you so much for being on. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, did you guys get a chance to check the music out?
Yes, I did. I actually played a song earlier. I played a
Oh,
song.
cool. What you want to know?
So the song that I played is off the album. The song that I played is Things Change. Um, and I first seen you guys perform at the old Cosmic Charlie's. Um,
Oh, that was a while ago.
yeah, and I think Brian Thomas was there that same evening. Um,
Yeah, you know what? I think that might have been our very first show.
yeah, and
Yeah, it's been a minute.
yeah. So let's talk about this band, Sonny Cheeba. How did y'all got together? How did it all came about?
Well, it's like a bunch of friends doing what we do, and we've all known each other for 20 plus years. OGs in the Lexington music thing, and we just write songs that we feel are relevant to what's going on in our lives and also reflect the kind of music that we listen to. And that's pretty much it. There's no secret agenda or anything like that. We just like to keep it real and lyrically and musically and try to be as original as we can be.
So I've been a fan of local music for a couple of years, and I've seen like a variety of bands, from like rock to alternative to funk, soul, jazz, um, and Sonny Chiba. Definitely different from all the bands that I've seen, and I enjoy what y'all bring to the scene. Good energy, positive vibes. Um, for those that have never got a chance to see Sonny Chiba perform before, how would you best describe like the experience seeing you guys perform?
Well, I think the work that we put in on our songs is reflected in the music, and we like to try and surprise the audience. We're into categorize this as reggae, ska, or whatever, but we also tend to try to do mashups of different styles. So we'll try to have like Things Change is like an old school R&B reggae kind of thing, like a lovers rock kind of thing. So we like to keep that going as much as possible. The mashups are our thing. Like we have songs that are traditional, like just traditional pop stuff. Also has stuff just like straight up dub and straight up old school roots style. So if you see Sonny Chiba, you're going to get a taste of all of that, and you're also going to get some punk influences, like Bob's song, punky reggae party, kind of like to do on some songs. And like I said, we like to lyrics to actually mean something, even for others to party. We're just trying to write, stuff that's relevant to us.
I got a chance to listen to songs from the album that y'all released last year, self-titled, and I love the album. And I've been listening to stuff on Spotify, and I know a lot of
Yeah.
local friends that's on Spotify, and it's quite the platform. It's got a lot of stuff on there, and local artists are on there as well. Talk about the process working on this album that was released last year. How did you guys feel about it? And just working on this.
Well, it's like the band consists of Wendell Rogers on guitar, Steve Cherry on bass, Tim Welch on drums, and myself on keys and handling the vocals. We tend to write as a team, and our chemistry is pretty good. We've been writing together for over a decade, and the process it can either start with the music first, or it can start with the lyrical idea first. And we'll just sit there and woodshed it and tweak it, toy with it, and try to figure out what sounds best. And we record everything that we do, so we can it's when you're listening to it as you're playing it, it sounds one way. When you listen back to it and you're not playing it, it's like you can hear more because you're not concentrating on playing your part. So, we're doing stuff like just really trying to get it as close as what we hear in our heads. You're trying to get it down, trying to get that sound down, trying to get it to where it sounds like it's second nature, and performing it is more like breathing as opposed to, laboring.
The name of that.
And the recording. I was going to say, and also the recording, we did pretty much a 50-50 mix between my own studio, which I call Skylab because it's on the second floor. But I got a 24-track in my house, and we did half of it here and then half of it down at Nitrosonic Studios on Loudon with April Edwards and Brian Polito engineering. April handling most of the engineering. She's great, by the way. If anybody out there needs a place to record, I recommend it highly. She'll work with you. Very creative.
The name of the album is called Sonny Cheeba. It is available on all music platforms. Go check it out.
Hard copies at CD Central.
And the hard copies are at CD Central as well. Go support local music. Support these fellas and ladies. Very talented band of musicians out there doing their thing. So as far as coming shows that the band has coming up, I think I got one coming up in June. What are some shows?
Yeah, we got a couple coming up in June, and also going to be doing another CD this summer. Okay. And we've already been writing for that. We probably got, 5 or 6 ready to hit the studio with on that, and then we'll probably do another 6 more over the course of the summer. And hopefully we'll be releasing around fall. That's the plan anyway. But you know how it goes when you create.
That's true. What I like about musicians in general is them taking their time working on songs.
Yeah.
I love
absolutely.
And I love using this analogy when it comes to music artists and musicians. I kind of like chefs out there cooking.
That's funny you say that. That's my day job.
Yeah, like being a chef, just working on the food, making sure it looks good for the customers. That's for musicians. Like, songs don't get done overnight. It takes time. It's a process. And just,
absolutely.
So take all the time y'all need. I'm enjoying the first album already, and I'm just something to listen to until the next album comes out. So definitely keep an eye on that for sure. So man, just been around for 2 decades. That's awesome. Long. And
no, not this band. We've been friends for a couple of decades. Okay. This particular lineup, this group of cats I've been playing with, I've known them, and we've been in other bands, but this particular band is probably 4 years old.
4 years. Okay.
3 years old, 4 years old.
Okay. Cool. So 4 years.
We took a year, like you talk about taking time, we took over a year just practicing the songs until we decided to play them. So, yeah, we were all about taking our time.
That sounds good to me, man. That sounds good. So,
yeah, I think it's reflected.
Very, very reflected indeed. So as far as everything else going on with the band, like, what would your advice be to any aspiring musicians out there that wants to get into the music scene and get started and try to get there, make it as far as they can? What would your advice be to those that wants to get into music?
Just stay true to your core beliefs of who you are as a person, and be honest with yourself about what you want to try and accomplish as a musician, as an artist. I think that's very important. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be famous or anything like that, but at the same time, as an artist, I think you have a responsibility to the people that are into what you're doing to give them a quality work. So, take your time, think about what you're doing, and just stay true to the game, man.
Well said.
That's pretty much for all genres.
Pretty much all genres.
Because you notice like all your favorite music, or all my favorite music anyway, are done by cats who are just, they show quality, man. Whether it's hip hop or reggae or punk or whatever it is, for the time and effort they put into it is reflected in the music. Mm-hmm. I think that's crucial, and somebody will pick up on that. It might not happen the way you want it to happen, but if you stick with it, it will happen.
Very, very true. So everybody, now obviously, the music could be heard on some digital platforms. What about some of the social media feeds like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram? Where can people go to check out you guys off on social media?
You can check us out at Sonny Cheeba on Facebook, our Facebook page, and we also are on Number One in Music. It is a independent music site out of Brooklyn, and we've been getting a lot of good feedback from those cats. And that's pretty much it. We don't really go all in with the Twitter and all that kind of stuff. I think it kind of can get distracting, and then you got to be coming up with content, and we like to take our time. So that's pretty much it, man. It's just about the music, the usual Spotify and that kind of stuff. So that's what we're doing with that.
Well, man, it was great chatting with you. Thank you so much for...
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you, too.